First, I'm going to start out by showing you the steps to getting your metal ready.
We've covered our box mostly with paper. So I actually just have the additional pieces and I'm going to adhere them. The only tricky part for this box was the top cover here because this is a domed lid. So we just used a fabric measuring tape to measure this distance and we've cut our paper. And then I'm just going to use my handy dandy Glue Glider Pro and just put glue on here and adhere it to the rest of my box.
Awesome. And since that's kind of a little bit boring to watch,
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, while she's doing that, I'm going to show you the metal part because it's pretty interesting here. It's just the edging, and we just measured our sides, how big we needed to cut our metal. And these are some that we've already done partially, but this one is just a brand new strip, so I'm going to show you the beginning steps. We use our Skinny Mini mold, which is also by 10 seconds. Both the metal and this are by 10 seconds. This is Skinny Mini, and the code for this one is 1B. So if you look on our website, this is like a checkerboard print, but you're going to just put your metal on top, and then using a paper stump, which is also by 10 seconds. Everything I'm using today you can find on our website if you wanted to look into it further. So I'm just going to go over our design here, applying a pretty decent amount of pressure. Have our mold imprinted into our metal. And then once you have your mold in there, we are going to take it and put it on our score pal, and so that it will fold very easily around your edges. We're going to match up the middle of, there's kind of like a line that goes down from the design that we put in there. You're going to put on one of these score pal lines and just score a line straight down the center, and then this way it will fold perfectly for you around the box. And then we're also going to take this refining tool that is also by 10 seconds. They just have everything that you're going to need to work with this metal. And you're just going to refine these squares, the ones that are debossed. You're just going to kind of go around there, just draw a square, and it just makes the design stay and just look more refined. So just go do that.
And then as Miranda's doing that, I've come to the part in my little box here where I'm going to need to punch a hole, and that's for the knob. So you can actually use your handy dandy Crocodile and just feed that little lip into your Crocodile and punch the hole. And I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to eyeball it and see if I can just punch that hole without having to mark anything. And there it is right there.
Now that I'm getting all of my squares refined, we just need to do one more step and take our snow block by 10 seconds and just sand over our Rockstar black metal to bring some of this silver out and give it an even more Rockstar-ish rustic look.
My Glue Glider Pro has run out. Luckily though, they sell at, they make and we sell, Custom Crop sells these refill, what are these
cartridges.
Cartridges. So you basically just depress this little button here that's got like a grip thing on it. So you just slide that out just like that and then slip this one in. And there you go, you're ready to roll again.
And I'm going to apply the same glue to the silver side of our metal, just along the edges. Put our metal onto our edges, and you might go ahead, it's easier if you put a little snip on the ends here so that it will fold down on the edges because it is a little bit longer than our box. So let's see here. Just Put that down. And then now that we have our little snip that we put down there with the scissors, it's much, much easier and looks nicer to fold it down on the bottom here. And then we're going to use our paper stump to just kind of press the metal down as good as we can up against the paper so that it's nice and flush. And since we put our glue on the very edges, it is going to look perfect and nice with our paper. And there is a little lip here on the back piece. Well, this was the back of the box. On the front of the box, I'll show you that part, but on the front, there's this little lip here. So same thing, you would just cut a little snip and then fold your edges over on this little lip.
So she'll continue to do that, and I'm going to show you a really new, exciting tool we have. You know what, Miranda, can you also put that on the top of the box, wouldn't you mind? We actually cut this out also from the Hannah Montana cartridge. And
Go Hannah!
It is actually on page 74 if you're looking for where we got this, and it's a 5-inch. It's actually 2 pieces under the overlay and underlay, and it's 5 inches high. So it's mostly a font cartridge. Like Miranda was saying, let's just open this up real quick here. Well, you can see here how many different fonts there are. There's like this little Pet Princess one is like the one with like kind of the ornate one, and then I think the simpler one's called Daddy's Girl. Then there's a star one. There's one with musical notes. There's a regular font. So actually it has a lot of fonts inside. You can see all this. Like this is just the P page. So you've got lowercase, uppercase, and each of the different font styles, plus there's a shadow. The only thing we did find is that there's really not a shadow for the Pop Princess font, so that's kind of interesting if you're going to use that one. But on our font, we just used the regular font with the shadow, which is over here, and our letters for the top of the box were like 1 inch tall, I think.